Out of here, out of space. Pussy all in my face. Money down for my case. I can't lie, life's great. I can't lie, life's great. Yeah, you know this shit been good. Yeah, you know I'm from the hood. But I made it out the hood. But I made it out the woods. Smoking on dope every day as I should. Counting on money every day as I should.
Hi, I'm super cozy and I don't feel like changing, so excuse the appearance. I'm actually back in Krabi, which was one of the places that I visited on my like little month-long tour of Thailand, and this is the place that like I absolutely fell in love with. I ended up getting an Airbnb for a month out here and I'm so happy that I did. I feel so, it just feels so good to be in one place, to be able to unpack and have a little kitchen where I can cook myself a meal for the first time, and a gym and all that stuff. So I'm in a, excuse how foggy the maybe I'll give you guys a tour later. I'm like, let's do the tour when it looks a little bit cuter. It just stormed. I just am in shock by how cheap it is to be here. I'm paying $900 a month for my Airbnb and I have this insane view of the sea. Okay, let me just show you guys the view. Not me just showing out the whole thing now when I said I wouldn't. Is it fogging up? No. Look at my view. Okay, I'm getting way too much moisture in the camera. These cameras do not do well in moisture. I'm feeling blessed, y'all. I'm feeling blessed, but I also feel like we've been fucking lied to our entire lives to think that we couldn't do this. If you work a 9-to-5 job, especially if you work remotely, you could be doing this. But now all these companies want people to go back into the office because it just basically enslaves you more and you're more tied to a certain location. When in reality, it's like everyone who was working remotely could have been doing this stuff, but we also were in a pandemic, so we couldn't travel. So it's just crazy. It's just insane to me. But anyways, I just got done working out. There's a gym like right there on the same floor. I did like yoga and then I did some weights and then I swam in the pool because there's a pool here, which is really nice because I have not worked out basically the entire month that I was like bopping around. I'm actually about to edit a vlog, or I just need to post it actually. It's pretty much done. I realized they have food delivery here. Y'all, I just paid 113 baht, which is, I want to say like around $3 for pad thai delivery to my condo. $3 something US dollars. Do you know how much money I'd be spending on pad thai delivery for Uber Eats if I was in Austin right now? Probably like $25, $30. I'm paying like $3. That's insane. I just love it here, y'all. It's so cheap to be here. It's fucking crazy. Like, if you would have told me this time last year that I was eating scrambled eggs and enjoying them, I would not have believed you. You guys, I've never seen a rainbow so clear before. Are you kidding? This is like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It's later in the day. I just showered and kind of like did my skincare. I have like a very minimal skincare routine right now, but I did my skincare and I put my like lip oils and stuff on, my favorite like little lounge dress. Sorry, I'm struggling to talk. I have like not spoken a word all day except been by myself. But I just ordered some pizza. I've been craving pizza for like the past 3 days now, and I actually have been cooking like every day for the past 3 or 4 days. So I'm really, really proud of myself. So I rewarded myself with a pizza. I get a pizza from this place like once a week, to be honest. I got like a barbecue chicken and onion pizza. I'm so excited. I'm about to dig in and eat this. I also got some cookies because I have a sweet tooth right now. Honestly, the days leading up to my period, I always have such intense cravings, and I noticed that like it's just best, instead of like trying to like completely restrict myself and not give in to cravings at all, I just feel like that's not realistic. So I just try to eat healthy, like for the most part, like cook my own meals, eat, you know, non-processed meals and stuff like that for the most part. And then like I'll reward myself with like 1 or 2 treats or cheat days or cheat meals or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this is my cheat meal. I'm actually reading right now. I'm reading this book called I think it's called Caffeine Blues. I don't know if I already told you guys this, but I actually quit caffeine a few weeks ago, and I think I'm gonna make a totally different video on this, but it's been so transformative for me, especially leading up to my period. I definitely do not feel as many symptoms as I normally would. Like I don't have any cramping. I actually don't feel super bloated. I think it's also like because of my diet lately. I've been eating pretty clean. But yeah, quitting caffeine has been so like, for when it comes to your health and your hormones as a woman, caffeine is not good for you at all. Like it's just not. I've seen people talk about this for literally months, and I've just kind of ignored it because I didn't want to hear it, because I was addicted to caffeine. I was addicted to coffee. But after traveling so much, I could just feel the way it impacted my hormones, and it just made me more anxious. And I just really started, I think honestly, like having traveled the past month has really given me a chance to pay attention to my body and really listen to it and listen to what it needs. And I think that that's the biggest thing, like when it comes to your health as a woman, like our hormones are changing throughout the month, throughout our cycle, right? And the more you kind of are in tune, I think, with your body and like what your body actually needs, versus just giving into the addictions, like because we're all addicted, like not we're all, but most of us have grown up, if you live in America or whatever, most of us are addicted to something, whether it be caffeine or sugar or just processed carbs or whatever, and we don't even really question it. So I'm saying all that to say that I'm reading this book right now and it's just blowing my mind. And yeah, I'm just feeling really good. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat this pizza, read my book, probably just chill for the night, try to get to bed at a good time. I also have my book journal here because I'm like taking notes. This is the truth. Like I've been really trying to get back into reading, and I just love this book journal because it kind of helps me stay accountable, but it also helps me like read actively. So I feel like sometimes we like want to read like a bunch of books just to like say that we read them. So I really am like making an intention when I'm reading now to like not rush through things. So this book really helps me. You can like take notes and, you know, have the page, and you can actually like do like a rating, like what you thought about it, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I've been using this and I really like it. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check it out, if you're also trying to get into reading and make it a good habit.
Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Crack up the phone, I swear. Keep me a stick if they heard. Young, I don't wanna, they working my nerves. I'm about to pause and serve. Fucking this bitch like a bird. Smack from the back of a perm. Ice, the bird. Shitting on all you little turds. Can't take that way you turn. In my own lane we can't merge. So with no hands you can learn.
If I could eat one fruit for the rest of my life, I think it would be mango. God really did his fucking thing, did his thing when he made mango. Like, there's nothing like it. And the mango in Thailand is insane. Like, hold on, let's try one together. It's like nature's candy. It is so sweet here. Wow, my breakfast today is not as cute as yesterday's. I ran out of potatoes, so I did egg toast, but I also don't have avocado. I usually do this with avocado, so usually it looks a lot better. But I can't find any avocado here. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm actually gonna get ready to go to the beach because I just really want to go to the beach today. It's been like Honestly, it's been a few days since I've been there, so we're gonna do that. I need to edit at some point this weekend for a Sunday upload, but I think I might give myself today to do the beach just because I like really just want to get outside, like be in nature. It's been a few days, like I said, so we're gonna eat and then we're gonna get ready to go to the beach. Let's go.
And yes, if you are a woman, it will be a daily practice. That's why daily rituals are so important for women.
What's good, you guys? I just got done crying, so sorry if I look crazy. I just was like editing my vlog, my Japan vlog, and I kept like stopping because there's so many parts of this vlog where I just was getting emotional because of like, it's just like seeing myself put myself in so many situations and pushing my body when I know I was exhausted and when I know I was tired. It's like I was having fun and I was not getting enough rest. I was not feeding my body the things that it deserved to be fed. Like I was feeding it trash. Like I was going to 7-Eleven all the time, getting snacks, drinking every other day. And it's not so much like, oh, it's just that one trip when I did it, because like obviously when we're traveling we tend to do that. Like we fall off our routines and we indulge and we have fun and we go out and get drunk and we're hungover sometimes, you know, like that's normal. I just think what's making me emotional about it is because I've been spending these past few weeks while I've been here in Thailand really realizing that like I've gone almost my whole life treating my body like that. Like there were so many years from like the time I entered college until, you know, my early 20s where I just was going out when I knew I was super exhausted and when I knew I needed rest, drinking and pushing my body to a point where I just didn't feel good. Like the next day I wouldn't feel good. The next few days I wouldn't feel good. Mentally I'd be drained and emotionally I'd be drained. I'd be surrounded by, you know, when you're just going out, there's like the drama and there's also like the hookup culture that I participated in when I was younger and, you know, the times that I was single. It just makes me extremely sad. And I've been celibate now for like months, so that's a whole different, I could make a totally different video on that because that's been such a huge journey for me. But it's just for me more like just everything. I just think everything has just been hitting me more recently, and I just feel like in this cycle I've really like this past month really I've been finally waking up to the fact that like, yeah, there's things going on in the outside world that can make it hard for you to be happy. Like there's always something to blame something on, but really it's like there comes a point in your life when you have to take accountability and you have to say, okay, well, how have I been treating myself? Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, there's people who exist who are gonna treat you like shit. Like we've all been conditioned to operate a certain way and eat a certain way or whatever, but there comes a point when it's like you get to decide how you want to make yourself feel, and you get to decide who you surround yourself with and what you do with your time and what you do with your energy. And I think when you finally wake up to that, and I imagine what I'm going through right now is hitting that point where you're realizing that you could have always just made better choices for yourself and avoided a lot of pain and avoided maybe heartbreak and I know I'm making it seem really dramatic, but it's because honestly, like a lot of habits that I was saying yes to even up until I literally like left Texas, and as you can see, even when I was in Japan, there's habits that I was saying yes to and there's things that I was doing, there's habits that I was doing that literally were sucking my energy, like literally like draining me, not only physically but also emotionally and mentally. Like for me, when I go out and club and drink too much, and I'm just using this one example, this is one thing, there's so many other things, but for me, I just am super sensitive to drinking now. I don't know if it's because I'm older or what, but like every time I drink, I get extremely anxious, and it really throws me off mentally. And it's like I can no longer put myself through that. I just can't. I cannot make excuses, and I cannot like continue to justify treating myself that way, because the 2 hours of fun or whatever that I get from being drunk, it's never worth the feeling that I have of feeling shitty for the next few days afterwards. Like it's just not, you know. And again, same thing goes with hookup culture, same thing goes with a lot of habits, like just even eating super processed foods that just are not healthy for me. Sorry, I'm like fixing my hair. It's just so many things. And so anyways, editing this vlog from only 1 month ago is just so crazy to me, because I almost feel like I can't even, not that I can't recognize that person, but I just feel really, really sorry and sad for her, because I know, like, even though she was having fun and seeing the world and doing things, like, I literally was in fucking Tokyo, I wasn't feeling good. Like, I was not feeling good inside. Like, I literally was exhausted and I was tired and I was anxious, and it just was I was just doing too much, even just with the amount of travel that I was doing. So anyways, I'm just sitting here just kind of trying to like not be mad at myself for not being as productive as I would like to be. Luteal phase, you know, the days right when you're about to start your period, like this is such a common experience for women. And if you are in that area, like time of your cycle, just slow down and forgive yourself and just be patient and be kind to yourself. Like a lot of times there are a lot of downloads and realizations coming through, and it can feel very heavy because you've spent the past month going and doing and having fun. But this is really the period to be with yourself, to go inward, maybe get in bed, grab your journal, maybe don't if you don't feel like doing that. So I'm gonna edit this vlog eventually, but I'm gonna like take my time today and just kind of allow myself to feel how I'm feeling. You guys, I caved. I got a matcha. I was really struggling. I just feel like I can't even like open my eyes today. So let's have this matcha. Hold on. I got it with coconut milk. That's good. So excited. I am more than enough.
I have so much to offer.
I have so much to offer.
Spend my time and energy wisely.
Ooh, I spend my time and energy wisely.
I
spend my time wisely.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself. Good morning. It is a new day. I got a little cute actually. Things didn't go as planned today. I was gonna wake up at like literally 5 in the morning, but I could not sleep last night. I think it was the caffeine. I didn't fall asleep until like 3 o'clock. I just was up. Like I finished my book. I finished Normal People. Really, really good book. Highly recommend. I personally really liked it. A lot of people didn't like it, but anyways, usually reading helps me fall asleep pretty quickly, but I just could not sleep. I don't know what was going on. I'm actually just gonna pack up my backpack and go to the breakfast place downstairs and go get breakfast and work there before I go and get groceries. I was really tempted to wake up and just smoke and like journal and maybe like indulge, watch Love Island. I'm just kind of in that like mood where I just don't want to do anything, but it feels worse to not do shit. For me, it feels worse to just lay there and be like, oh, I wish I had the energy. It's like, no, if I just force myself sometimes to just do it, I get the energy once I'm doing it. And we'll journal out the feelings and do that when we go downstairs. And yeah, I'm just gonna have a good day regardless. And then I'm gonna reward myself later with Love Island and maybe smoking if I'm really feeling it. But we'll do that once we get everything done that we need to today. So yeah, let's go. Alright guys, I totally forgot to record at the coffee shop. I was like so in my zone. I actually came home and it's actually, oh, they did my dishes for me too. What the hell, that's so nice. I came in, the cleaners, they have cleaners that come here once a week. And they came and cleaned while I was away. So I have some fresh towels and my fresh sheets and stuff, so that's really nice. And yeah, I'm feeling good. I don't know what it is, but this Airbnb is just so, it just feels like home. Like it feels like a real, like I'm gonna be really sad when I leave because I really feel at home here. And it's just super clean and just, I don't know, I really, really love this space. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna spend the rest of the day probably just editing this video. I feel really bad because my neighbor, he's super sweet. I always see him at the coffee shop, and he let me borrow his laptop charger one day because one of these days my laptop charger broke and I had to go get a new one. So I was talking to him today, and he invited me to dinner tonight, and I feel so bad because I never, like, it's not that like I'm not into him, because again, he's a really nice guy. It's just that, like, I think the thing is, like, when you get so used to being by yourself and like spending time by yourself, it is so hard to want to make the effort to like hang out with people, especially like romantically. And I'm just like not on that kind of time right now. I'm just gonna see how I'm feeling in like an hour and decide. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get back to editing. I wish I could just fucking remove my eyebrows or have a filter for my eyebrows because they look so sick. And it's like, no matter what I do, I'm not like, I'm sorry, I have to have them threaded. And like, there's people here who do eyebrows, like they do like waxing and they do like plucking and stuff. No, I need my eyebrows threaded. Like I need them threaded. So we're gonna have to continue going on another month with rough eyebrows, which is making, like it's actually, like I know it sounds so dramatic, but it's actually making me emotional. I'm upset, like I'm not happy, Like, what am I supposed to do? Look at my eyebrows right now. What am I supposed to do? That's me in the previous. I hope that you don't take it wrong. You guys, I feel like the dumbest person ever, but I have to vlog this because it's like actually the funniest thing. This is actually my last week in Thailand. I'm going to India this week, and so I was planning, like I was like, you know what, I want to get disciplined again, like I'm gonna start planning out my weeks, blah 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 blah. So I planned out in my journal my week, and I have to fly from here to Bangkok and then from Bangkok to India. So I am doing 2 different travel days because you can't get a flight from here straight to India. So anyways, I labeled each day wrong with the numbers. So today is actually the 29th. So I was like looking, I was like, okay, like planning out my week, 29th, I go to Bangkok. Today's the 29th. So this whole week, I thought I was going to Bangkok tomorrow. Today's Thursday. So I missed my flight this morning. And I have a flight to India, I thought was Saturday. It's actually tomorrow morning. So it's literally 6 p.m. and I need to get to Bangkok for basically my 7 a.m. flight to India tomorrow. So I'm sitting here with my stuff fully, like, I'm like living here. I've been living here for the past month, so I need to get my stuff together and get ready for this flight. Luckily, there's a flight to Bangkok tonight at 9 o'clock that leaves out of Krabi, so I have a bit of time to kind of get my stuff together, and I'm gonna eat real quick and pack like very quickly and go and get a taxi and get to the airport. But I just had to vlog this because I thought it was so funny. The funny thing is they came here because I actually booked this Airbnb to like for me to check out today, and they came and knocked on my door. They were like, are you checking out today? I was like, no, I'm checking out tomorrow. And they're like, okay. I was definitely supposed to check out today. So anyways, definitely wasted like what, like $60-70 off of me planning this week out poorly, but it's okay. Life goes on. I feel like it's just funny because like old me would have been like, like fuck, but like it's literally not that big of a deal. So anyways, I'm gonna get my stuff together. I'm gonna eat real quick actually, and I'm gonna quickly pack my stuff together, and then we're gonna go to the airport and we're gonna go to Bangkok. And then we're gonna hope that we can get a hotel for tonight because we need a place to stay. So yeah, let's do that. I just feel like I literally like came out of this place like a new person. Like I know it sounds so dramatic, but this place just felt so much like home to me, like when I don't even have a home. So yeah, just really, really grateful for this place. I definitely will be back here at some point in my life. And yeah, it's time to move on to the next one. So let's go to Bangkok. I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. As you guys know, Squarespace is the one-stop shop for building an online presence. I use them myself for my website and I absolutely love them. They have flexible website templates, online store features that make it super easy to sell physical or digital products. And they even have analytics features that help you see where your site visitors and your sales are coming from. So you guys can head to squarespace.com for your free trial with them. And once you're ready to launch, use my link in the description box for 10% off your first purchase.